Oh, no, she'll have an allowance. I just get to decide how much.
Oh. As long as she plays by your rules.
If I control Barbara's money, I control Barbara. If I do this, who knows? Maybe Will have a chance to grow up happier than I am.
Don't you love your mother at all?
Okay, I think I've bared enough of my tortured soul. Now it's time for you to tell me. You with me, Carly, or not?
Paul, you don't honestly expect me to come and work for you with all of this going on.
Sure. Why not?
You're kidding yourself. About controlling your mother. When she finds out what you've done, Paul, she's gonna lose it. And I would rather not be one of the people she comes gunning after. Thank you very much.
So that's it? You're just gonna turn your back on everything you ever wanted?
It just isn't worth it.
Oh, come on. You don't really believe that, do you? How many shots do you think you're gonna get? Carly, you have admitted to me that having BRO behind you would be a huge boost to your career. Our press, our distribution, our factories, our money. All you'll have to do is make beautiful designs. All you'll have to do is become the star that you were always meant to be.
And step over Barbara's corpse to do it.
Oh, please, Carly. Don't kid yourself. Given the same opportunity, I'm sure that Barbara would step right over yours. You don't think I can pull this off? Cheers.
Oh, I'm quite certain you can pull it off. The question is what happens afterwards when Barbara's out for revenge. Now, you're her sweet little baby boy. She's just going to get mad at you. But me, I'm going to be shipped off to parts unknown, never to be heard from again. That's what's going to happen to me.
Where you belong, with your own blockbuster fashion line.
Which I can get on my own.
Yes.
I've done it before.
Okay, let's say you do that. Let's say you go out on your own and you don't get any help from me, and you do manage by some miracle to figure it all out, all the manufacturing, all the distribution, all of the headaches. There is no way that Barbara is ever going to let you succeed.
I have a blank check, remember? I think that I could possibly buy some success with that.
It's going to take a lot more than money to shield you from Barbara's influence. She knows everybody. She knows all the buyers, all the critics, all the venues, and she's going to make sure that they do everything they can to shut you down cold.
I'm not going to let you scare me.
I can disable Barbara. Take away your money and take away all of her influence. And if you do dare to go out on your own, let's say you do. How long do you think it's going to be before Barbara makes it job number one to make sure that you fail? Now, you can fight her one of two ways. Without me, or with me.
It's not going to work, Paul. Hal's already suspicious. I thought through it myself. Nobody believes this love fest between you and Barbara.
The only person that has to believe it is Barbara, and she does, wholeheartedly. I don't care what anybody else thinks. Now, come on. I'm giving you a chance here, Carly, to get everything that you ever wanted in your whole life, and a chance to stick it to Barbara. Now, come on, this is a no-brainer. I don't know why you don't just say yes.
I suppose that you would want me to keep this takeover under wraps.
Oh, absolutely. This goes without saying. You tell anybody about it, my plan won't work.
I can't keep secrets from Jack.
So you already told Jack about my offer to bring you back to work at BRO?
No. But that's just because I couldn't find the right time.
That's a secret, Carly. Come on. We dump Barbara, and you step right in with your own fashion line already prepared. You take a chance, you launch your new career. And really, who's gonna come to Barbara's defense anyway? Who's gonna say that Barbara doesn't deserve all this?
I'd be keeping something from Jack.
You are gonna have your own exclusive boutiques in New York and London and Paris. Your clothing is going to be worn by and photographed and talked about by the most famous women in the world. Jack is going to be so happy for you, he's not even going to remember why he was angry at you to begin with. Now, come on, Carly. You get everything you ever wanted. And let's say your dire predictions do come true and something does get messed up.
I'd still have Rosanna's check.
Yes, you would. And I think that Rosanna would be really happy to know that you and I are working together. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's what she wanted all along. I know that she hoped for you that all of your dreams would come true. Oh, come on, Carly, say it. Tell me. Come on. Tell me you'll come on board.
You had better have complete control over your mother.
You can count on it.
Absolutely sure that you can keep your mother under control.
Positive.
Then you can break out the champagne.
Be right back.
Hello?
Carly,
Craig?
listen, I just got out of a Canadian jail.
What are you doing in Canada?
Don't ask. What's important is I found out it was somebody in Oakdale who called the Canadian authorities and tipped them off to where Cabot was.
What are you talking about?
Talking about Paul Ryan. He's the reason Rosanna and I lost our new baby.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah. He still blames me for his so-called mother, so he took our new boy away.
I can't talk to you about this right now, all right? I gotta go.
You can't trust him, Carly. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about.
Everything okay?
I can't do this right now.
What are you talking about? Can't do what?
I'll-
Carly, who's on the phone?
I'm gonna call you, okay? I'll call you.
All right. Hey, Carly? Probably want to be left alone, but if you change your mind and you feel like company, please let me know. And I'm looking in on Lucy like you asked. I check up on her as much as I can. I guess that's it. I miss you, and hope to hear from you soon.
Was that Rosanna?
Yeah, I was leaving her a message.
I really feel very badly for her. Losing a child that you thought was your own. It's very tragic.
Well, I'm glad to hear you have sympathy for her.
I do. I'm also glad that she's left him.
Why's that?
Because she's Craig Montgomery's wife. And yet she's become very dependent on you, and that can only lead to trouble.
Okay,
Paul, don't you?
stop it. Just stop it, Mother. Don't you ever talk to me like that again. But I think maybe we need some ground rules. Subjects that we can discuss, and then other subjects that are off limits.
Sure, honey, whatever you want.
My personal life. No advice, okay? No opinions. What I do after work has got nothing to do with you.
I only brought up Rosanna
I don't
because...
want to know what your reasons were. The business, my immediate family, that's it. Nothing else is open to discussion.
Okay, if that's the way you want it, that's the way it'll be.
Great. So, anything specific you wanted to talk about concerning BRO?
Actually, I was on the phone with Paris this morning. I talked to Henri. He said you'd fired our accountant.
That's right.
Honey, I don't understand. Giselle's been with me for over 10 years.
Giselle was duplicating the work of a new software program I just installed. She was costing us money we don't need to spend.
Didn't you think you should have consulted with me first?
When you asked me to be a part of BRO, you said that I would take care of the business and you would look after all the design elements. Now, has anything changed since then?
No, but I
Great,
just...
then what's the problem? Unless you stop trusting me. I mean, that's a possibility.
Oh, no. Of course I trust you. I trust you more than
Great.
anyone else in this
Then you
entire
get back
earth.
to your sketch pad, and I'll take care of everything else.
Well, I have some wonderful ideas for summer. I think you'll be very
You
pleased.
see, that's great, Mom. I can't wait to see them. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Got some ideas for you too, Barbara. But I don't think you're going to be happy with them.
Craig, the woman is a baby snatcher.
She got it from the detective assigned to the case.